He thought Bryce Bonin had really good stuff. He walked the leadoff man, battled him, and ended up drawing a walk and kind of, the two-hole the same way. And then after that, he kicked it into gear, pitched out of a jam, only gave up one run, and gave us a couple of pretty good innings. I think he ran out of gas there. We probably left him in one too many hitters, and or maybe a half a hitter, because I think we pulled him with a 2-0 count, and Ramage came in and kept it down a little bit. We didn't help him. They punched in a couple runs. One was unearned, and really after that, you got to give credit to the offense. We scored the next 10 runs, and I thought the guys responded pretty good. We didn't feel good about the way the second game went the other night. Second game doubleheader, we felt like we were flat. We almost looked like we were satisfied, and we were outplayed and hustled, and kind of challenged the guys a little bit after the game. They got challenged a little bit yesterday in practice, and win or lose today, they came out and gave a great effort, and we did it with some younger guys on the mound, and it was a big series win for us.
The two freshmen had two big 2-out RBI hits, it looked like, before the home runs.
Yeah, you get Kerstad, who worked the count a little bit and took a couple of borderline pitches, and they got a pitch, as a left-on-left at bat, and he threw him fastball, kind of up and away, and he smoked it in the left center field alley and tied up the game. And then, Martin came up there and hit that ball out of the park to give us the lead and got us riled up in the dugout even more, and just kept it going with a couple other balls that were hit out of the park. And I thought McFarland, after his first at bat, had two really good at bats. His second at bat, he fouled out 3 or 4 pitches. Then he hit a fly ball down the left field line. They got up in the wind, it pushed it back fair, and went out of the park. And sometimes you get rewarded by battling and having a good at bat, not giving in, and that was big for us, for Jordan as well, but it was big for us just to kind of add to that lead. And then you throw in Evan Lee, who came out and gave us 4 innings of he didn't walk anybody. He only struck out 1, but I think they really only got a couple of really good swings on him, so that was really good to see.
Well, McFarland's first at bat wasn't probably what you wanted, but no. He's responded after that.
Yeah, the first at bat looked like an extension of some other at bats, and we've been talking to him about just letting it go and don't get cheated. And you got to be a run producer. You're an RBI type guy, and he didn't have an RBI. He didn't do a couple of double plays in a couple of situations in previous games, and where we just need to elevate the ball a little bit to drive in a run. And I think he was really frustrated, and got with him a little bit after that first at bat, just kind of told him what I thought about, this is what your role is, this is why you're in there, and, it's time to do it. And boy, did he ever respond. Even his second home run, which, really all we wanted there was a sac fly, and, he had a long sac fly that got out of the park. And, that happens every now and then. You do things right. He backspun the ball got up in the wind and went 410 foot. So a couple of big swings. He drove in 5 runs in one day, and happy for him, because he's got some power, as you see, and he's got some speed. He brings a little bit more to the game than some guys do, and we'd sure like to play him a little more.
Well, Gates got pretty good stretches today and 3 double plays.
Yeah, Gates did a nice job defensively. He kind of tweaked his hammy a little bit on that stretch, and it was starting to bother him as the day went on. And that's one reason we took him out. We just felt like that. Jordan was ready to go, and Gates was probably going to stiffen up a little bit with that injury, and we feel like he'll be fine Tuesday if we need him.
We're not going to get you before the Texas series. Could you comment on the importance of it and just how it might play out, who you'll start?
Well, we'll start Murphy on Tuesday, and then we'll leave Wednesday open, TBA, and just probably throw a little bit of everybody. Obviously, we've got Kentucky coming in next weekend, the beginning of conference, and the importance of the games are they're just 2 really good midweek games. And a team that going into the week was ranked in the top 25 in a lot of the polls, and solid team. Just a big name team, I guess, and it'll be a good series.
Do you talk to the players about the fan expectations, knowing how much the fans don't like Texas?
No. I don't think I have to. I think they know. They know it's it's just like anybody else. If it comes in here with some championships from the past, they know that it's a great program. Just like our guys got excited to play USC, and believe it or not, I think they were excited to play today, and because they felt like they had something to prove. And then, Texas rolls in. They know that they've got to stay even keel, and we'll do the best we can to win those games, and then we got to move on. And that's the way this game works. You can't get too high or low. You just need to play solid. And I saw a little bit of that today. We booted one ball. It was a tough play, but Martin got caught in between. But other than that, we made all the plays. And you think about the inning that their shortstop didn't field that ball. It almost didn't hurt him until Kerstad got that hit and ended up getting in a couple, driving in a couple runs right there. So I feel like defensively we're coming along, and if we do that, the bats start coming, we'll be fine.
What do you expect to see out of Texas?
They're a little more powerful team than they've been, with Coach Garrido here. When Coach Garrido was with Texas, they played a lot of small ball and just really tried to manufacture runs. Texas got some guys who can hit the ball out of the park. They got a little bigger team, and they'll look the part. They're physical, and I've watched them as much as I can the last few days, and we've watched video just like I'm sure they have of us or will. So. Just a good solid team. We're going to see. I think from what I'm getting, I'm thinking they're going to throw the young man that they started Thursday night against Stanford, and he threw like 4 or 5 innings, and I'm pretty sure they're bringing him back Tuesday. But we'll see whenever they announce. But that's our guess.
Anyone else? Okay, that's it.
All right.